Guys, I'm Red,
I'm Stunna Steve.
and welcome to another Exclusive John Wrestling review. The date is September 12th. We just watched a pretty good Smackdown, in my opinion,
Yeah, that's a very good
out
Smackdown.
of Norfolk, Virginia, I believe.
You are right.
So, opening the show, Brock Lesnar. Now, this was a bit of it. We knew he'd be here. Bit of a surprise. He opened the show, but not too surprising.
Yeah.
You know, we knew the main event was going to be Drew and Randy.
Yeah.
So,
Even though it should have been Tiff and Jade, but whatever.
kinda-
I digress.
yeah, well, we know why it wasn't now. We'll get to that at the end of the video.
Hindsight 2020, yes.
If you're new, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff.
Ring
we
that
do
bell.
something called Screw and Poo. Up and down, you know, good and bad. For each segment and match, at the end of the video, we will give our rating.
Out of
So,
10.
I'll let you start us off about Brock Lesnar, the Beast, coming out here.
This is a great way to
get
start off the
things
show.
done.
Great way to start off the show. Get people hooked right away. First of all, Virginia, fantastic work, guys.
Great crowd.
You guys were hot all night. Appreciate you guys for doing that. But Brock Lesnar comes out, and we're wondering, what could this man have to say? He's a man of very few words.
Mind you, this was very interesting because, I mean, nobody's any stranger to everything that's been going on with Brock.
Yeah.
Why he was gone for so long, his return and stuff like that.
And he hasn't said anything.
Hasn't been on a WWE microphone in over 2 years.
And not just that, like, even after everything happened, he hasn't really, like, talked. Like, he's a very private guy.
Yeah.
So he's kept to
Doesn't do
himself.
interviews or nothing like that.
Yeah.
He could give a shit less.
Yeah.
Right?
So we wonder what he's going to say. We have to wait a little longer because, boom, what's up? Our truth comes out of all people.
Yeah. Now, this was great. You know, this
Yeah.
was like, if anybody's going to interrupt him and you want to watch Brock Lesnar break, it's going to be R-Truth,
Yeah,
right?
and that's why they brought him back. Even though we loved the Ron Killings, R-Truth, bipolar thing,
Yeah.
still wish they'd do something about that. It's time for
I hope
that's a
we see
conversation
it
for
some
another
more,
time,
you know?
yeah. But as of right now, it was just Ron Cena came out and said, "What's up?" He didn't like Brock disrespecting his older brother. Said that about 20 times.
Same daddy, he
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
Same daddy.
Yeah, it was hilarious. Love
Ron
the
and
promo.
John.
We pretty much get to the point where Brock's over it. He's like, "All right, I'm done. You're in my ring. Get out of here." Hits him with an F5.
Oh, hold on. He looks at him. He says, "Are you missing a tooth?"
Yeah. He distracts him, and then Ron's like, "Oh, hold on." And then boom, gets him with the F5, like rips his pants live on television. And
This
at that
was
point,
insane.
he was a heel. Like, people were booing him. And he's like, "All right, well, I got to run with this." And so everyone's loving it. He's showing the crowd his ripped pants. He's telling Stu, "I ripped my
He
pants."
bends over on the rope, shoves his ass into the camera. He starts shaking his ass.
It was awesome. It was
He
hilarious.
says, "Hey, Stu, I ripped my pants. Blue underwear." I
Yeah.
mean, you can't write
Yeah,
this. I mean,
big screw.
this
big
was huge.
screw.
This was my favorite moment of the entire night.
Yeah,
Regardless of the end of the show.
Yeah, we were wondering if he was going to come out like, you know, a lot of people prefer a heel Brock. So a lot of times when you prefer a heel, you will still root for him to be a heel. So you know, like Brock, like Braun Breaker, or you know, who's someone that's been doing a lot of
Fatu
bad
in the
things.
past.
Yeah, yeah,
You know?
like someone of that nature. You know, you can do bad all
Yeah.
you want, but I'm still going to enjoy watching it. So
Karrion Kross, perfect
yeah,
example.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
We want Kross still.
yes, big time. So that
Big, huge screw.
that was a big screw. Let's move on to the next one.
Yeah, so we had Sami Zayn, a little backstage segment
For an
with
open challenge.
open challenge for Rey Fenix.
Now,
So that happened next.
I think I'm going to give this segment a poo.
Really?
I want the surprise fact. Like, obviously, we got dirt sheets, we've got rumors before the show even starts. That's one thing. But I want it to kind of be an open challenge, kind of like how open challenges are supposed to be. You go out to the ring, you talk, and then you wait.
I
Whoever
agree.
comes out.
I'll agree with you on that.
Yeah.
I give the segment a poo.
Yeah. I don't want to give it away moments. Like, at that point, that was 10 seconds before the match. Why are we giving it away at that point? Can't you just wait a little further?
Yeah, I completely agree with you. I do like the concept of the open challenge. I hope it continues. Looks like we got Mello next
Looks
week.
like it. Yeah, looks like it's going to happen next
so we
week.
did see that. The match itself was a screw. It was a decent match.
Mm-hmm.
Sami Zayn obviously retained. Not too much to say here, but
Yeah. We will have to mention that little Sami Zayn hiccup there.
Yeah.
Looks like he fell asleep during a pin or something because The ref had to blatantly stop the count before Sammy got his shoulder up,
Yeah.
or else we'd have a new champion.
Yeah. We also did see something with Solo Sikoa. A little Solo Sikoa video package was right in between here somewhere. I'll give that a screw.
Yeah.
I wish I got to see the MFT on SmackDown tonight, or MFT fought 2 on SmackDown
Yeah,
tonight.
we haven't seen anybody for a while now.
It's been 2 weeks. I mean,
no Tonga Loa.
Yeah, just you know, shove a stake in my heart. Why don't you? You know, but overall, give it a screw. Definitely got me intrigued. The Bloodline story, MFT story, things are going to be interesting. I think things will eventually become full circle at some point. You know, we'll see where it goes. There's also rumors of them feuding with the Wyatts, MFT and Wyatts.
We still have to wait for that.
I'm down for that. So I'm looking forward to that. And it's almost like the rest of the Bloodline is going to go other places. I think Fatu should go to Raw.
Yeah,
I really do.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why we haven't seen him.
There's so many stacked matches you can make from Raw. And then there was a dark match with him. Yeah, with him and Rusev. If you're going to do that, might as well just move him to Raw already. Yeah.
It seems like, I mean, Jimmy.
Especially with, Jimmy.
Over there, I mean.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
Sammy will be alone.
Well.
Right. He's also, I think he's kind of moving away from them too, because he's the United States champion, you know?
I mean, yeah.
And, I mean, I think you could easily put Fatu into this story with the Vision and Jimmy and Jay and Roman.
Yeah, that would be a Survivor War
That's
game.
what you want, right?
Right
Roman and Fatu on the same team. Cinema. Absolute cinema.
Book it now.
Yeah. We had a little backstage segment between B-Fab and Julia. Nothing really to mention here.
Yeah, this leads into a match, actually.
Yeah. Well, right before the match, though, do have a nice video package from the Wyatt Sticks.
Yes.
So this is pretty interesting here. They just kind of say, hey, you know, follow the buzzards, you know.
We planted the seeds for this breakup, and it's going to happen whether you like it or not.
Yeah. So I'm interested in this.
Yeah, it had us hooked. If you want to go see our reaction, it's not much of a reaction because we're just sitting there locked in on the screen the entire time watching the whole thing.
Yeah. So, so far, give all that a screw. Honestly, everything is pretty good there. Actually, I will say, I don't really get this whole. This kind of goes into the match. I don't really get this whole thing with B-Fab and Kiana James and stuff like that. I don't.
It's looking like Michin, B-Fab versus Kiana James and Julia. And at that point, what are we doing?
I feel like there's been too much build to it.
This is for a U.S. title, not the tag titles.
Yeah. I just feel like the U.S. title was so much better with Chelsea, and I just feel like it's dying. Like, Becky has... Lyra and Becky both doing great jobs to women's IC title, right?
Yeah. And the second Chelsea lost, I mean, no diss to Zelina Vega, but for some reason the crowds just were not getting behind her.
Yeah, and then Julia's got it, and I still think Julia got called up too soon. I really do.
Yeah,
you know.
I guess we can see about that.
I don't know about Stephanie. We'll find out at WrestlePalooza if she got caught up too soon or not. But
I doubt it. She was cooking. She was cooking.
I think Stephanie is just bigger than Julia. And I think Julia could have used the extra time in NXT.
Julia was the more talked about signing when when it was her, Zarya, and Stephanie Vaquer and Jordan Grace. All 4 of them got signed around the same time, and Julia was like the marquee signing. But you know, that's NXT. Now the main roster's a big.
She's excellent in ring talent, you know. But, I don't know, is she ready for these big storylines? Is she ready for, you know, a championship like this? I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
We shall see. The match didn't really go anywhere because B-Fab got jumped by Julia and Kiana James. So, Michin comes out, goes for the saves her and everything. I guess I could go with the clue because we'll see where it's going, right? Give her the benefit of the doubt. Let's see. Yeah, Nick Aldis has hands full tonight backstage. So
big time.
Chelsea Green's there. Hey,
still no Piper Niven.
Yeah, me and Alba want a shot at the tag titles. Well, he says, hey, NXT Homecoming, Alexa and Charlotte will be defending these titles, so you can have the winner of that. Mm-hmm. So we'll most likely be getting Charlotte and Alexa versus Chelsea and Alba Fire. Give it a clue.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Also get the Miz interacting with Aldis backstage. Or excuse me, it was not the Miz, was it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was the Miz. It was so I'm getting a little mixed up.
You're right.
It was the Miz.
Trust your gut.
The Miz is over here trying to get a opportunity for him and Carmella for the tag titles. He said Carmella already talked to me, and he didn't really tell him all.
He said go talk to Mella.
Yeah. We'll get to that shortly.
But that was a clue segment for sure.
Next, we had a video package from Aleister Black. This was a big scoop.
It was pretty quick, but it's just building up to what we think is a perfect little feud we have with Damian Priest and Aleister Black.
We've only had one match, I believe, like one actual match.
And we were hoping for a WrestlePalooza match. Now with another match added to, I don't know, we'll get to that later. I don't see it getting added to WrestlePalooza. Maybe. I mean, what do we already got? Like 4 or 5 matches?
Oh, I mean, I think we're at like 5 already.
I think so. We've got the mixed tag.
Yeah, we got the mixed tag. Banger.
We got Braun Bronze versus the Usos.
Yeah, we've got
Cody versus Drew's official. We'll just go ahead and talk about it now.
Yeah, we're almost there.
I'm just bringing it up.
Yeah, Cody and Drew is official.
Yeah.
We've got Lesnar and Cena.
Lesnar and Cena.
That's 4.
And I think that might be it. No, Stephanie versus Io.
Stephanie versus Io. So we're at 5 already.
Yeah. So I don't know if we see Drew or Damian and Aleister added in, to be honest.
It's possible. I would say it is possible, but there's also like
you can see the triple threat with Nia, Jade, and Tiffy.
Yeah, that could be added on there. I mean, where does LA Knight fit in this? I think he just shows up at WrestlePalooza. That's going to be a different video for all of our WrestlePalooza predictions. Let's keep this rolling on the SmackDown side, though. Video package was great, though, between them. And just as he spoiled us a little bit, we had a championship match, which, in my opinion, was amazing, between Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill.
Yes.
You know, they were going at it.
We thought this was main event material.
Yeah, I mean, they were going at it. I mean, we ended through the barricade, double count out.
Yeah.
You know, this is something you don't see all the time. Like, okay, we're going to get another match, but they were cooking.
Yeah.
And then this guy jinxed us.
He
went in the bathroom, spun around 3 times and said, Nia Jax, Nia Jax, Nia Jax.
No such thing.
And here comes Nia Jax. Takes out everybody as he wishes she was inserted back to see him.
I never
said
anything like that. Okay, I said the exact opposite, actually, but, you know, let him cook, I guess.
Well, I'll give the match a screw. The whole thing is a screw. I mean, I wish I could just give that part of the thing with Nia Jax a poo, because I've seen her with... I wouldn't mind seeing her with Jade, but I've seen her with Tiffany 1,000 times. This is like missionary over and over every single night.
Yeah, I'll give it a screw, but I will say, like, it's very hard to cook with this division when literally the only 3 women you have that are worthy of that championship are in the title picture.
Yeah.
They can't be in it forever. You need other people.
You need them.
We thought it would be Chelsea or Julia or Zelina or Candice LeRae or Michin or any one of these mid-carders, but they just haven't taken that jump. The crowd hasn't gotten behind them.
This is true. Right before we get to our main event, we see a little footage from Worlds Collide. Dominic and Ray backstage. Ray pretty much tells Dominic, he said, if you beat Vikingo tonight, I will strap that title around your waist in the middle of the ring. So that is up for stake. Finn Balor shows up in the picture, and he says, hey, what would really prove you're the best luchador, you know, do it yourself.
Let's not forget that Dom called Finn Balor his stepdaddy.
Yeah, that was weird.
Very weird.
That was a bit strange, right? This led right into a clip with Sami Zayn and Carmelo.
Him was saying, I got next.
Yeah, confirm the match. The Miz comes. He's a little disappointed, but eventually he kind of is like, all right, you know, I was U.S. champion, tag champion one time too. Let's get them both.
And let's not forget Nakamura was lurking in the background during this clip as well.
But, I mean, he was probably just accidentally there leaving catering.
No, he was not. He was cooking something.
Yeah, he was microwaving something. Well, this leads us right into our main event. Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton. Honestly, a really good match.
Yeah, it's like a 20-minute match.
Vintage Orton came out here.
Oh, yeah. Not just your normal vintage.
Yeah, not just the normal vintage. There was stomps.
On each leg, arm. It was looking like Pete Dunne if he actually knew what he was doing.
Yeah. Instead of just playing with your fingers and stuff. You know what I mean? It was fire.
Yeah.
Just as he's about to steal the deal, finish the match, and punt Drew McIntyre's head straight off of his body, this referee just decides, hey, I'm just going to stop him and get involved in the match.
You know what? This is me just now thinking about this. This is actually a great idea for a reel. You might want to write this down. Randy Orton should pull a Ted DiBiase and go backstage and go, where's that referee? He was trying to fuck on me. like Ted DiBiase Jr. did a couple years ago.
That's actually a fucking good idea. I'm not going to lie. Write that down.
Write that down.
Yeah, man. Good match until the referee spot pissed me off.
Yeah, it made no sense.
Made no sense. Well,
Drew
what is
got
it?
the win.
This cost Randy. Drew
Yeah.
capitalizes. He's setting up Randy for exactly what he did to Cody, kicking his head through the announce table, which has had him out for over a month.
Mm-hmm.
What do we hear? The American Nightmares music. Cody Raheem Rhodes rushes down to the ring, hits Drew McIntyre with a crossroads.
Cody Cutter.
Cody Cutter, excuse me. And grabs the microphone just as we're about to go off the air and says, "Hey."
Almost didn't get off.
Yeah, I was like, "Come on." He's like, "I'm back." And I'm like, "Obviously. What are you here for?" He said, "You, me, WrestlePalooza." I'm like, "Okay, finally." I was like, "Obviously you're back. I see you here." I see you.
So get it out there. Get it out.
But yeah, definitely got us more excited for WrestlePalooza.
Yeah.
Overall, really great show. I loved it.
It was actually a very good show. Not a lot of problems. I mean, there was a couple botches, but no, not every match. Like if you get an entire SmackDown and there's no botches, that's an accomplishment. That very rarely happens. So
I mean, this is a live. They're doing it live. And
things happen. Actions happen.
Yeah, we love all of our superstar and stuff. Everybody did great tonight.
Are you claiming them? Were they yours?
I mean, that came off.
So they're my superstars, not TKO's.
This is my ring. This is my camera. This is my microphone right here.
Anyways, this is the portion of the show that we will go ahead and give our rating out of 10. I'll give it to you for the first one.
I'm gonna give this a pretty high rating this week. I'm gonna give it a 9.
Nice.
I really liked it. I don't think I really had any complaints at all. Really, it was just a couple small things. Don't even really matter.
Yeah.
We had a return. We had the opening segment was like the best opening segment I've seen in a long. I mean, Brock Lesnar ripping his pants. You can't write that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's so great.
Yeah. I'll probably give it. I'll give it an 8.5. No Jacob Fatu really lowers it for me. I
do miss Fatu.
No Bliss and Flair. I mean, I get Flair had an injury, but that doesn't mean Bliss can't show up for work. Other than that, I really enjoyed it. The matches cooked. But like you said, the opening segment was awesome. Cody Rhodes coming back. You gotta love that.
Got us hyped for WrestlePalooza.
Oh yeah.
Not much more to say.
Yep.
I will say, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Check out all of our socials over there. We're on everything. Give us a follow. And make sure to check the links in our bios if you want to get exclusive WWE merch or if you need an exclusive VPN. Check us out.
Shout out NordVPN.
Shout out NordVPN. I'm Red.
I'm Stunna Steve.
As always,
Keep it exclusive.